Graham, congrats. Yeah, you're great. Congrats, back to back. How does it feel?
Good, yeah. Something hard to achieve. Hurt a lot today at the end. But yeah, just happy to. I mean, great way to finish out my collegiate career. I would have never thought I'd be able to, or like, I don't know, just like, before the race, I was just kind of looking through photos of like myself and my teammates over the years, like all the way back to high school, and just like, I'm just really, really grateful like that I've made it this far. I mean, it's unbelievable. I spent a lot of time like during my gap year, like, I just on the fly. I took a car up to Delaware and met one of my teammates. We drove out the Flagstaff and just were out there for a year, and then the 3 years in college. I mean, it's just unbelievable how far I've come, and it's all because of those people. And I'm sure they're in just as much awe of this journey as I am. So really happy to finish my collegiate career like this, but hopefully a lot more to come. And I'm gonna make sure I'm a better athlete continually every year.
Graham, with the lead you opened up at the end, you did have the opportunity on that home stretch to kind of take it all in, engage with the crowd. What were the emotions coming down that final stretch?
Just trying to enjoy it. I mean, to be honest, I wish I could have enjoyed it a little more. I was in a lot of pain. Like, going to that last turn, I was like, man, I might not have it, because I know these guys got kicks. But yeah, really cool. Like the crowd was great. The course is amazing, and the competition is unbelievable. I mean, these guys are so talented. I saw Hampton got second without a shoe. I mean, basically no shoes on. Parker, he got third, and right third, and he something like
he was seventh.
He got seventh. I mean, which is still unbelievable. And he had 3 weeks off in the middle of the season. At least that's what you guys are saying. So like, I mean, it's just unbelievable how good these guys are. And so because of that, like, in reality, I'm more just looking around at who I'm racing, like, and I'm just so grateful that I'm able to race these people, and that I've been able to be a champion in a field like this twice. Like, unbelievable.
You mentioned are you not going to run an NCAA track, indoor and outdoor track? You should end your collegiate career. You should end your collegiate cross country.
This is the end of my collegiate cross country career. So I've still got I'll still it's up in the air.
Still going to be college track.
Yeah, I'm definitely doing the BU opener, for Harvard, and then from there we'll see what I want to do. I mean, you go to the BU opener to get the indoor at times, so. You guys interpret that as you will, but I'm still figuring it out, and right now I'm really just focused on school and like enjoying time with my teammates. I'm going to enjoy my time with my teammates after this, just hang out on campus. I mean, what a great 4 years. I mean, and I still have a little bit left. So
when you set to graduate,
American beat Anderson's Prefontaine. What does that mean to you?
I'm the first American.
The youngest American repeat winner since Prefontaine.
I mean, that's obviously pretty cool. There's a lot of different ways you can put it. Like, it's still like, I mean, the word that, I mean, it's just a little surreal. Like, but at the end of the day, I mean, I've worked really, really hard for this, and it's not been easy. I mean, it's been a lot of sacrifice, a lot of pain, a lot of hurt. But it's for these moments that are worth it, and like I'm glad that you guys and like ESPN are able to put this stuff on TV and like publicize it, because it makes my family, my friends, hopefully my city and my school, like, it hopefully makes them all so proud, because I just represent them, and they've built me up into this vessel essentially, for this village that has built me. So like, I hope that just to be able to do all that.
Yeah. So when are you set to graduate, Graham?
This spring.
Okay. And you moved at about 1K to go, which is what you did last year. Was that the plan going in, or was that something you came up with like sort of on the fly?
No, that was plan A. I mean, I usually, at least like what I did last year as well, is just like I look at the course. I was just saying this, like I look at the course, plot it out on like an application that can give me like the topography and stuff. And
what's the application?
Footpath.
Okay.
They want to sponsor me. I'm open for it because I spend a lot of time on that thing. But I just plot it out and look at where the hills are. I mean, for here it's a little more redundant because I've raced here 4 times, so I know like that hill back there is really, really hard. I mean, it's tough, and and these big races it slows down because it hurts that much. You don't want to run. You want to stop running up that thing. So that's that's where you put 2 and 2 together. It's like, well, these guys don't want to run. I'm going to sprint up it. I mean, I want to crush these guys when it hurts the most. And then once you get that gap, just run as hard as you can. Like, by the time it was turning the home stretch, I wasn't sure if my legs were going to give me the line. Like, but that's what it takes. If I didn't do that, who knows what it would have happened. I'm just running to my strengths. So, and that 1K to go type thing, like that's what I really work on.
Graham, you've talked about how this season you focused on looking back to what you were doing in training last year and trying to beat that Graham Blanks. Did that also apply to the race today, where you're coming back as the defending champion? You want to do it even better.
Honestly, I don't think last year's Graham Blanks could have kept up with this year's one. I mean, that hurt. Like, and that's kind of the thumb. If I can keep beating myself, like, hopefully I can keep beating everyone else. So, just choosing the most, tactically, just talking about the race, just choosing the most difficult, most impossible move. Like, that's what I'm always trying to do. I'm trying to find the hardest way to get it done. Because if I can do it, like, if you can get hit that impossible move, hopefully it's impossible for everyone else. They can't hang out with you. So, yeah.
How's that going to apply to the VU season opener? We know what you did breaking the record last year there. What's the goal this year?
Yeah, I mean, in reality, this meet is like, this is the pinnacle for me. This is the peak. Once you get to VU, it's more of a celebration. I mean, the goal is just essentially get the world standard. Anything else is a cherry on top. I mean, last year I wanted to run like, last year, like, I was just kind of like, if I run out, I had like three things I would love to get done, which is like under 13:10, and then under the Olympic standard, under 13. I hit 2 of those. Was absolutely pumped, and to be able to win is huge. VU, hopefully we can get a good rabbit in, and me and all the rest of these guys can get the PRs that they've worked really hard for. So, and then I'll show them around Boston afterwards. We can have some fun.
Graham, we talked a month ago about that being a rust buster. In effect, your track season went long, obviously, and you had the time off. Do you think that was beneficial now? Looking back now, starting your cross-country season as late as you did?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely there's some benefits to it. I mean, the cross-country season's long, and then when you add on, like, the summer training block, people can get to the line here, and they're just sick of it. They're physically burnt out, emotionally burnt out. For me, I think, it helped me out a little bit. I never felt physically burnt out. I don't think there's any way I could have been, because it's such a short block. Emotionally, like, I felt like I was back here. Like, looking back to like pre-nationals this year, I just didn't really have that fire in me. Like, and at the end of the day, I just feel like I didn't really want to win that bad. And Hampton was that day. He had the will. And he rightfully so won that race. But as the season went on, and you get to train with the guys and you get to race a little more, that fire comes back. And it's burning hot right now. And I was lucky that flame came back before nationals.
Were you nervous at the start of the race today? We talked in the past about you having the target on your back because they haven't won last year. Did that hit you? The enormity of it kind of hit you then?
A little bit, but like at the end of the day, like, I mean, of course, I have a little bit of a target on my back, but like, there was no clear favorite. I mean, the talent's unbelievable. Like, so, I don't put any pressure on myself that I should win. There's no reason that I should win, like, over everyone else. Like, it could have been anyone else that won today. So if I lost today, it's not disastrous. That's just how the world works. Like, sometimes you're just not the best on that day. So to win today was a combination of a lot of preparation and a little bit of luck. And boy, am I lucky, to be able to do this twice.
Terrific.
Congrats,
Thanks,
Graham.